When you purchase your Palo Alto Networks firewall, it's recommended to register your device. To do that, you need to go to this address, which is support@paloaltonetworks.com. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now this is the main page that we see. From there, you want to make sure that you log in, and then you'll go to My Devices to register your new firewall. Now, if you are new to this page and you do not have an account, then you need to register for one. And you do that by going over here to the right and clicking on Register. From this point forward, you will notice that many of the fields will be blurred out because we're doing an outshore device registration for a customer. But more or less, you'll get the idea of what you need to do to eventually register your device. But the first step is to create your account. So the first thing that we need to do is enter our email address and then, of course, our validation code. Let's go ahead and do that now very quickly. We'll first type in our email address, then our matching code. Okay, once we're done, we'll click on Submit. In this page, we will enter all of our new user registration details, our first name, company name, address, even the user ID, display name, and password. Once all of that information has been completed, you will go down to the bottom where you will see device registration. From there, you will enter the correct serial number of your firewall, followed by the device name of what you're going to call your device, details of the device location. You have the option of subscribing or unsubscribing to particular email notifications, and you have to accept the end user service agreement. Therefore, before we can continue, let's enter the correct serial number of our device. And you can get that information directly from the dashboard under General Information. So let's go back to our firewall. And right here is our serial number on our device. So we can copy that, and then we can paste it here in this field. For the device name, we're going to call our firewall the following, which will be PAN01TRA. And that's pretty much it. So once we're done, we'll go ahead and click on Register. And now we see that our registration process has completed successfully. Our next step is to receive an email with an activation key, and we have received that. So we can basically copy that URL and we can paste it into a new tab to activate our account. So let's go ahead and copy that from our email, and let's paste it here. And now we see that our activation is completed. And that means we can now log in with our username and password. So we can do that by going to Login on the far right. And let's log in with our email address and password that we defined during the registration process. Here we need to input the security questions for our password if we forget our password. So we can go ahead and fill in those details. And now we're back to the main page with a lot more information that you can see on the far right. From there, we can go to My Devices either here or again on the right over here. And this will show all of our firewalls with the serial number, location, and what features and licenses is currently installed or supported on that particular firewall. And we are finished. So that is how you can register your firewall appliance.